Hello and welcome everybody to Park Place. This is part of our summer cooking series called Summer Salads. Here at Park Place we have a beautiful a la carte dining room, and we always have 2 or 3 salads which change every week. We change our menu with the seasons, so summertime is all about beautiful fresh salads. I do have to tell you about the most popular salad here at Park Place, which is a very, very simple salad. It's called the chopped salad, and it just belongs to Park Place. It's very simple with some lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and onions, and it's really a perfect part of a meal. If you plan to have a salad, an entree, and a dessert, it's part of a great balanced diet. So anyway, that's the one we sell the most of, but we have some real favorites, and I'm going to show you one of them today. It is a miso marinated salmon salad with watermelon and noodles. We'll start by making the marinade, and we have a little apple juice, and we have some honey and lemon juice, sesame oil, and ginger. And we always use fresh salmon. It is one of the most popular items on the menu, whether we grill it or broil it, serve it as a hot meal, or indeed make a salad as we are today. The miso is a fermented soybean paste, generally Japanese, but it has a really delicious flavor and pairs well with fish, especially grilled fish. So here's our marinade, and I've pre-cut a couple of pieces of salmon here for you to see. But once the marinade is made, you pour it over the fish in a dish or a bowl, or you can in fact put it in a plastic bag. It's a great way to marinate anything. I've got 2 pieces of salmon. I've marinated these for about 45 minutes, and here they are. So we'll put these 2 in the bag so that you see how that works. And you don't want to marinate fish too long because the flesh is somewhat delicate, and probably 1 hour is the maximum that you might want to do. So we'll set that aside for a little bit, and the marinade. And we'll begin with the rest of the salad. We've got some broccoli, and this has been blanched, but you can of course have your broccoli completely raw. You get a little piece here that you might just cut into small bite-sized pieces. And in a salad, you can always have raw vegetables. You can have raw cauliflower, mushrooms, broccoli. Of course, you know, everybody has tomatoes, cucumbers, onions. I think it's part of a good, healthy diet that you would have raw vegetables. We've got some carrots that are going to be a part of our salad. There we go. And some watermelon. So we'll put a little broccoli in here. And we're going to cut our carrots using one of these little vegetable slicers. You, of course, don't have to do this. It could be a cheese grater or a shredder, or you can very simply slice the carrots into small pieces. That's fine. This will give the salad a nice crunch. And we're really looking for nice, fresh, healthy product here with our salad. We've got an apple, very good flavor combination with the watermelon and with the marinade. All cut into nice, easy to eat bite-sized pieces. We have some cucumber. And you can dice it or slice it, whatever you like. Okay. Now we'll get our grill lit here. We're going to grill our salmon here in a moment. Now here's for me the really fun part, the watermelon, which you might not think belongs in a salad, maybe, or doesn't. It pairs so well with salmon and with a little Asian flavor. But for me it's very summertime to eat watermelon, and we always try to have product that's in season. Asparagus in the spring, watermelon in the summer, heavier fare in the winter, stews and braises. But now we're just going to have a lot of fun with salad. So there we go, just like that. So this will be the base of our salad. We've got apples and broccoli and carrots and watermelon. And you could stay right there with that. That would be fine. That would be a really nice light summer meal or a lunch. I'm going to take a little bit of this salmon and just let it dry a little touch. Getting ready for grilling. Now, there's another dish I wanted to make to go with our salmon. And it's one of my personal favorites. It's a ramen noodle slaw, and we're going to use some red cabbage. We're going to use some organic kale, some green onions, some ramen noodles, of course, and I bought this packet of kale salad, or you can buy those broccoli slaw salads. And this is a really fun little salad that you can throw together very easily. It's very, very tasty. You can eat it. You can eat it all by itself. But I think it would be a nice accompaniment to this dish. So we'll get some of that right there. Bit of our kale. Kale is a nice healthy vegetable to include in salads. I'm going to chop it up small. You could use something like Napa cabbage or bok choy if you wish. Piece of this red cabbage. There we go. And that goes in there too. So I've selected some noodles to go with this dish. They are they're called Hong Kong stir-fry noodles. But you could use an angel hair noodle, you could use a buckwheat noodle, a soba noodle, really whatever you prefer, or whatever you find you have handy is okay. You can omit the noodles if you want to cut down on carbohydrates and you're just not in the mood for that. And just keep it all vegetables and salad. So it looks like the grill is ready. Put a little oil on the fish to prevent it from sticking, I hope. You could broil the fish. You could grill it outside, you could grill it indoors, as we are going to do. And when it's done, you can serve it hot right off the grill. You could serve it warm at room temperature. And you could also serve it cold. So it's a very flexible and easy dish. I'm going to turn it before it burns because the marinade will burn if the heat is too high. You just want a nice caramelization, a little charring, and probably be best to turn the grill to low, and 3 or 4 minutes on either side, the salmon is finished. Or you can take it and you can finish it in your oven or your broiler, if that's what you'd like to do. So back to our little ramen noodle slaw here. Got the vegetables ready, and I'm going to break the ramen noodles in. They give this salad a little bit of a crunch. There we go, that looks good. And then we have some toasted almonds. We've got sunflower seeds. So they're healthy little items to add. And we're going to make a little kind of a vinaigrette because we have some sesame oil. And a lime. You could use vinegar. A very typical recipe calls for a little bit of vinegar and some sugar and some oil. I opted for the lime juice because it's a little zestier, a little more fun. And there we go. We've got our ramen noodle slaw ready to go. And so here's our serving dish. These are the noodles that I mentioned. I've got just a little bit of my marinade left, which didn't go on the fish. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on the noodles. I'm going to put a little bit of that over my watermelon and apple and broccoli and carrots. And we'll build the bowl. So one of the other great things about this recipe is you can make it exactly how you like. It could even be self-service, a little kind of buffet party. But if you don't want the noodles, don't use the noodles. If you don't like watermelon, leave the watermelon out. If you want broccoli, add lots of broccoli. And you can add radishes and other vegetables, because in the summertime you never know what you're going to have. A lot of times when I'm making a salad, I just open, well at home anyway, I open the refrigerator and whatever I have there ends up going in the salad because, well, you eat what you have sometimes. So noodles, watermelon, apples, broccoli, some of our noodle slaw right there. So you've got quite a lot of raw product there. You've got raw kale and raw fruit. I blanched the broccoli just a little bit. And then the salmon can sit right on top, just like that. A little bit of green onions, maybe a little drizzle of more vinaigrette. And there you go, we have our miso marinated salad.